Together. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishisha Shunyavadi Paschala Deshtarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. You can also unmute and chant together. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Ram 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Prabhu.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktarinda, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarini Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Namami Damodar Pada Pankajam Karomi Damodar Pujanam Sada Vadami Damodar Nama Nirmalam Smarami Damodar Leela Sundaram Jaladhara Shashivaranau Gopavesho Kishorau Sahacharaganavrinday Kridamanau Rajesho Natavarachitabesho Neelapitambaradyo Jagata Janana Hetu Ramakrishna Natosmi. Hare Krishna, dear wonderful friends, Vaishnavas, thank you so much for taking out your time. Sampada, Vidhi, Navya, Avni, Vinita, Beyonto, Ishan, Kabir, and a third. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a nice time in the month of Karthik. Anyone wants to share anything special you have done so far in this month? Any thoughts, any realizations, anything special you want to think, share? How many of you got chance to tell about the lamp offering to any of your friend or relative? Sampada, you did? Oh, how was the experience?
It was nice. Basically, I joined this yoga class every day, and I joined there, and then I told about the Damodar Leela to them.
Wow. And they offered lamp. Did you get chance to follow? Maybe you can get asked.
They probably did because all of them are Hindu.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Lord Krishna is very, very happy when we share this with others, as you all know from the verse of Gita. So as you know, yesterday was Govardhan Puja also. I'm sure you celebrated in your own way in your cities, communities, temples. So last time we were remembering a verse, right? About who has memorized that verse? Namami Damodar. Anyone did? Okay, Sampradha did. And Navya mentioned in the comment that she showed to one of her friends and they did with her. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Navya, this is amazing. As we know, there's many millions and millions of sins are vanquished just by one offering of a lamb. So your friend will get so much benefit. Wonderful. Does somebody want to recite the verse?
Sure, Prabhuji. Namami Damodar-paద-pankajam karomi Damodar-pujanam sada Vadami Damodar-nama-nirmalam
Smarami.
Smarami Damodar-leela-sundaram.
Very cool. Excellent. Amazing. Anyone else wants to try? I hope you recall that we did this verse last time. I shared the lyrics and the video also. So please, please, it takes only 10 minutes to memorize a verse. All of you are so brilliant, intelligent. So please take time to memorize a verse. It will help you in unlimited ways. So on the occasion of Govardhan Puja, we will try to memorize a verse and also discuss some stories connected to Govardhan, and we'll also discuss a story about Kalu the crow. How many of you know the story of Govardhan? Everyone knows? Ishan, Bionto, all of you know, right? In very, very brief, the story is like the Rajwasis were preparing for the Indra Puja and to offer sacrifice to Indra. Krishna says, hey, why are you offering Indra Puja? You should do Govardhan Puja. We are dependent on Govardhan. We get food from Govardhan. Our cows graze at Govardhan. We get water. We get so much resources. Initially, they were thinking, but everyone, agreed, okay, let's do Govardhan Puja because Krishna is saying, let's do Govardhan Puja. And Govardhan is not different from Krishna. Govardhan came and accepted all those offerings. Everyone was happy, but Indra. So Indra got mad, angry, and then he sent clouds. He sent torrential clouds, torrential rain to devour all the Rajavasis in the floods of rain, basically to kill them, right? To teach them a lesson. But then Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, and everyone had a wonderful time underneath the hill. They were having a very nice, playful pastimes. And then Indra realized his mistake. He came along with Surabhi cow and offered his pranams, offered abhishek, begged for forgiveness, and finally Krishna forgave. It's a very, very, high level story. Everyone knows the story? Yes? We'll take some lessons. All of you will share some lessons from this story today. But before that, we'll memorize one verse from, I don't know the source of this verse. I tried to find, but there was no, I couldn't locate. Maybe some great Vaishnava has given this verse. It's a very, very beautiful verse. We'll break it down to 4 parts. Okay. Everyone can see this? Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Param Ananda Dadaine Paramanandaine. Okay? Easy? You can sing like a song also. Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramanandaine. Okay, who would like to recite? Maybe few of you. Please try. Who wants to recite? Yes, Ishan, go ahead.
नमस्ते गिरिराजाय श्रीगोवर्धन नामिने अशेष क्लेशनाशाय परमानंददायिने.
Very nice. Yes, Sampada and Navya.
Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramanandadaine.
Wonderful.
नमस्ते गिरिराजाय श्रीगोवर्धन नामिने अशेष क्लेशनाशाय परमानंददायिने.
Excellent. Okay. How many of you already know this verse? Anyone already? Like we did it last time? No? Okay. Is it beautiful, simple, easy verse? Okay. All of you know a little bit Sanskrit? Few words? Okay. Who would like to try to derive the meaning? You may have already read in the previous one. So please help me with the meaning. Who would like to try? It's not hard. It's very similar to some of the verses we have covered in the past also. Please try to break into parts. Use your intelligence. What will be the English for this? Okay, who will try? A little bit. Try. Okay, Beyonto, then Vedi.
I give respect to the king of Govardhan, and I can't do the rest.
That's fine. No worries. So we'll do line by line, huh? So what does first line? I offer my respects to Giri is what? Who knows the meaning of Giri? Giri is mountain. Yes. So I offer my namaste. Many verses start with namaste. Everyone type in a word or a prayer or a shloka which begins with namaste. Any verse, any prayer, anything you know which begins with nama, namaste, or something. There's so many prayers and verses.
Okay.
Very nice. Sampada wrote Namam Ishwaram. Beautiful. Namami Damo. Yes. Last time we did that. Yeah. That also begins with Nama. Namaste Halagraha. Namaste Mushalayuda. Beautiful. Namo Namah. Tulasi Krishna Priyasi. Right? Namaste Narashingaya. Praladala. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya. Right? So many prayers. Okay, so the first line is I offer my respects to the Raja. Right? What is Raja? Where else the word Raja comes? Can anyone think of? Anywhere? Okay. Hint. Bhagavad Gita. Where does the word Raja come? Yes, Beyonto.
King?
Yeah, but in the Gita, where does it? Yes, Navya.
Rajavidya Rajakulam.
Yes. Which verse is that? Vinita?
9.2.
9.2. Who all know this verse? 9.2 Bhagavad Gita? Okay, where they recite? This is a like top 25 verse, right? Okay.
Rajvidya Rajguyam Pavitramidamuttamam Pratakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukam Kartumavyayam.
Excellent. Right? This is the most confidential, the king of all confidential, Raj Vidya, the king of all knowledge, Raj Guyam, the king of confidential subject matters. So now you got it? Easy? You're building your Sanskrit vocabulary also gradually, okay? Second line, what does it mean? Who is going to tell? This is the most simplest. Raise your hand. Yes, Vedi?
The one named Govardhan.
Yes, whose name is Govardhan? Okay, who is that king? Are you talking about Himalaya? Are you talking about Vindhyachal? Are you talking about name some mountain in US? Mount Mitchell, right? Mount Smoky Mountain, Which mountain are you talking about? We're talking about whose name is Govardhan, Sri Govardhan. Out of respect, not just Govardhan, Sri Govardhan, right? Because it's very worshipable. Mount Whitney, so many mountains are there, but this is the king of mountains whose name is Sri Govardhan. Now, third line, what does that mean? Okay, Sampana.
Who destroys all calamities?
All calamities. Klesha is calamities. Ashesha. Shesha means something is left. Ashesha means unlimited. Unlimited klesha will be nasha, destroyed, right? Who? So I offer my respectful obeisance, my pranams to King of Govardhan, King of mountains, whose name is Govardhan, who destroys the word nasha, unlimited klesha, unlimited difficulties, calamities, etc. Problems, right? Stress, whatever you may say. Is that okay? And the last, Param Anandaine. Yes, Navya?
And gives us the highest bliss.
Yes. So it takes away all the klesha and gives, and as Navya said, gives the daine. What? Topmost. Param. Where, give me a shloka where the word param comes. Anyone can give a shloka where the word param comes. Yes, Vedi?
Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidu sakalne hamahata yogo nashta parantapa.
Very nice. Good job. Avni?
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadar Govindas Sarva Karanam.
Excellent. Paramakrishna, topmost, the head of all. Param Anand, Param Ishwar, Parameshwar, right? Param Jnana. Okay, so easy verse. What do you think? It's easy verse or hard verse? On a scale of difficulty, 1 to 10, 1 is easy, 10 is difficult. How much rating would you give? Considering you have memorized many verses, right? It's 10 is very hard, 1 is easy. How much? Most of you saying it's 1, 2? I think so. It's not hard. How many of you know now most of the words, like the English Sanskrit conversion? Okay. Now let's see who can recite. Say it nicely, because I'm going to stop sharing in a few moments. And then we'll see who all have memorized it. Namaste Girirajaya. Now, develop the meter. Develop, like, okay, in the first line, the devotee is offering, you can put your name. Okay, I'm offering my pranams to Govardhan. Namaste in the first. And then I'm telling, okay, not just any mountain, his name is Govardhan, Sri Govardhan. In the third line, Govardhan, oh, you take away all my Ashesha Klesha Nash, you destroy all, I have so many challenges, difficulties, and give me what? You give me topmost happiness. You see, like a story you make, right? So what's the story? In the first line, offering the pranams to the king of mountains. You can do expressions also. Namaste Girirajaya, right? Whose name is Govardhan. Krishna lifted Govardhan. Namine. Then take away my Third line, take away my difficulties. Ashesha klesha nashaya. And give me topmost happiness. Is it easy now? Like a story. 4 lines. Now who's going to try? Okay, good job. You see so many hands, almost everyone. Good. Let's start with Vinita.
Hare Krishna. Namaste Girajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramananda Daine.
Beautiful. This story makes it easy, right? Now, what's your personal story? Yes, Navya and Avani?
Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramananda Daine.
Excellent. Avani?
Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramananda Daine.
Beautiful. Now you can do that at the dinner table also. Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhana Namine Ashesha Klesha Nashaya Paramananda Daine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Isn't that Bhakti beautiful, joyful? You see, all of you memorize this verse, is it not? And now you not just memorize with the heart, but you have developed a personal story with a meaning also, right? So every day chant this mantra and feel the joy. So, how many of you know the story of Govardhan and Hanuman? Did we cover yesterday did Mataji cover yesterday? Okay. Okay. How many of you know the story of Govardhan and Pulastya Muni also? Did she cover? Okay. I think I'll still briefly cover and then we'll talk about some lessons. So this Govardhan hill in Mathura Mandal, which is in India, it comes in multiple yugas. There are 4 yugas, as you all know. What are the 4 yugas? Satyug, Treta, Dwapar, Kali Yuga. Okay, pop quiz. Which is the yuga which has the highest duration?
Satyug.
Everyone type in. Is it Satyug? Is it Dwapar? Is it Treta? Is it Kali Yuga? Okay, most of you wrote it nicely. Okay, bonus question. If you can tell how many years it is. Let's see if someone can tell that. So they're guessing 100,000, 1.2 million. You want to know a simple formula? Who wrote 1.2 million? That's pretty close. That's the closest answer, actually. Hey, Beyonto, are you Googling?
Maybe a little.
The third is also Googling now. Huh? I know you're very smart. You are AI kids, right? You have a lot of... You're very, very smart people. I can tell who's Googling it. But always remember that, teacher has gone through all those phases. Right?
I honestly would have never guessed it.
You would have, you thought I would have never guessed it, huh?
No, I thought I wouldn't have. Like, if I didn't Google it, I probably wouldn't have guessed it.
Okay, Avani got this. Avani, you want to explain this?
I only know that Kali Yuga is 432,000. years long. So I was like, I think Satyuga should be 4 times that amount. So that's how I got to that answer.
Very nice. That's correct, actually. So there are 4 yugas, right? I'll do a quick table. So the Satya Yuga, right? Then Treta Yuga, then Dwapar, and then Kali. Kali Yuga is 432,000 years. Okay? Consider that amount as X. Okay? All of you know math, right? Or X we can also write as 1x, right? Is it okay? X and 1x, same thing. What is Dwapar Yuga? Twice of that. So we'll call this as 2x. And what is Treta Yuga? 3 times of that. In years, by the way. All this is years. Just to not to confuse multiplication, and I'll do a kind of symbol here, not to confuse. Times 3. And this is times 4. Okay, without calculator, what is this number? Who can type? 432 times 4. Don't use AI, don't use calculator, don't use other things.
I just did the math in my head.
You did it in your head. That's good. So that's 8271. So 1728, right? Times 1000. So 1728,000, which is about 1.7 million. Is that okay? That was the. Is that okay? That's the age of in years, right? And these, let's see who can do this quick. What is the age of all the 4 yugas put together? No calculator, no nothing, or whatever you want to use. Don't use like, don't just ask the internet. Do whatever way you want to do. Type in what's the age of all the 4 yugas put together. And type in respond to me only, okay? Age of all the 4 yugas put together. And this is a SAT ACT question, whether you're in 5th grade or 10th grade. This is a SAT question also. I mean, it's not hard, but let's see who can get it right. All the 4 yugas put together, what's the age?
No. I put the comma in the right. I put the comma in the wrong spot.
Yeah, use reply to me only. I need to change this setting.
I think I got it.
Everyone type in. I'll wait for your responses. Everyone has to respond. Everyone did? Let's see. Which Atharv I think did. Beyond
didn't.
Company did. Vinita, Sampada. Age of all the four yugas. I mean, all you have to do is basically add these up. Nothing complicated. You know what I'm asking, right?
Oh, you could have done 432 times.
Okay. I'm not asking how and what. You have to just type the answer.
Oh, I messed up.
Okay. So now I think the time is over. And I think all of you actually, I see only one or two right responses. And even those who did, I think you didn't take, you took the long path. Let's try with Avani. Avani, please share how you solved this.
Oh, I think I did take the long path. I
Hmm.
did. I multiplied them all out, like not without the zeros, just like 432 times 4 times 3 times 2. I added all those four numbers up and then added the 3 zeros at the end.
So you individually did, like this one is 1728, right?
Yes,
And
and then
this 432, then 864, like that. And then you
yeah,
add them one by one.
yes.
How many of you did that path? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you did that. Ishan? Almost everyone did that, right? Who did not take this path? Raise your hand. Okay, Athar, what did you do?
So I know that Satya Yoga is
Please loud. It's hard to hear. Louder.
Satya Yoga is 1.7 million.
Okay.
So that would mean Treta Yoga is around 1.3 million.
Okay.
And then we already know Dwapar Yoga is 800 something thousand. So 800,000.
Okay.
And then Kali Yoga is 432,000.
Okay.
So I added them up, all up, and I got like around 4.3 million.
You got 4.3 million to add this up.
Yeah.
Like you added them what? Okay.
Or
I mean,
4.2 million.
4.2 million.
Yeah.
I mean, you're approximately correct, but if this question comes in exam, we cannot be approximate-ish, right? Because it's very straightforward,
Yeah.
right? So you all take different approaches, my dear friends, but there's a very, very simple approach, and I kind of gave you the hint here by calling this 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. So forget about this number. Forget this number for time being, okay? All you have to do is add 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. What is that? 1x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x. That's basically 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's 10x, right? Is it not? And what is x here? 432k. So all you have to do is 432, three zeros are already there. All you have to do is add one more zero. That's your answer, right? Times 10. Is everyone getting this? So that basically makes it like 4.32 million years, right? Easy? Tricky? Yes, Ishan.
Yeah, so I at the start I kind of did my math wrong and I did times 9 and then I sent it. And then I double checked it was like 38 something, 33,800 million. And then I double checked my maths and I realized 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is not 9 and I realized it was 10 because I think I forgot to add Kalu. And then I just added the 0 and then I got it.
Okay, good. Did everyone get it? Was it easy? It was very easy. It was tricky, huh? Okay, now you know. What's the age of 4 you guys put together? That's 10 times Kali Yuga, which is 432K times 10, which is 4.3 million. Okay? So anyways, our point was Govardhan, but anyways, we had a math quiz also. So in the Treta Yuga, there's a beautiful story here. In the Treta Yuga, actually Govardhan is coming from the spiritual world, right? Srimati Radharani says, Na yatra Vrindavan asti, wherever there is no Vrindavan. Na yatra Yamuna Nadhi, where there is no Yamuna. Yatra Govardhan nasti, where there is no Govardhan. My mana, my mind is not happy, my heart is not pleased. So you may go to Govardhan, you may go to Vrindavan, you'll find these three things are the same as they were at the time of Lord Sri Hari. Can you guess what are those three things? Who can make a guess? Those people may say, oh, this tree has been there at the time of Krishna. Oh, this temple was there. But there's no certainty. But these three things, there is full certainty. What are those three things? Yes, Vedi, and Sampada and Navya. Try one only, so you all three get chance.
Is Govardhan one of them?
Yes, yes. I mean, that's a topic for today, so it's a good answer and correct answer. Yes, Govardhan is certainly one of them. It is the very hill where Lord Sri Krishna was playing. It is the very hill where Lord Krishna was grazing his cows and so many wonderful pastimes. Okay, next.
Vrindavan.
Yes, Navya, what did you say?
I said Yamuna.
Yamuna. Yes, yes, the Yamuna Nadi. You can still go. Lord Krishna was bathing there and doing so many pastimes. And the third one,
Vrindavan.
Vrindavan. Yes, in more particular, Vrindavan, the dust of Vrindavan, right? The dust of Govardhan, the dust. Krishna has walked in that dust. So it's very, very dear to all the devotees, and it's very, very dear to Lord Sri Krishna. So it's a story from Satyuga. The Govardhan originally was miles and miles in height and very, very high, very tall, very long. That the chariot of sun god would pause there and the horses would graze. Imagine. Nowadays it's only a few, at the peak also maybe a few 100 feet, maybe it's not that high. So there's a story behind this. And the story is that one time, Pulasya Muni, who was a very, very powerful Muni from Kashi, he went to Drona, the father of Govardhan, and he was looking for a cave, looking for a mountain, because Kashi is in plains. There's no caves there, like in Banaras. So he wanted to have a nice cave to do his bhajan, like going for like buying people go to buy a house, like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 4 bedroom. So he was looking to to get a place for do his bhajan. A nice place where there is some peace and caves and mountains and waterfalls and stuff. And Drona showed him multiple places. And finally he liked the Govardhan the most. But Govardhan said, no, no, I don't want to go. I'm happy here. And then he said, okay, if you don't go, I'll curse you. And then he said, okay, I'll go on a one condition, that if you pause anywhere, then I'll not move from that place. Pulasimani was very, very powerful. Pulasimani said, okay, he carried the Parvat, Govardhan, like Hanumanji carried the Parvat and was flying from way far, from Shalmali Dweep, which is beyond this planet actually. We are in Jambu Dweepa. He was carrying the plant from Shalmali Dweep to Jambu Dweep Bharatvarsha. And all the way he came flying, flying. And when he reached near Vrindavan, Govardhan became heavy. And his bowel bladder he had the urge to pass urine. Now you can't pass urine by carrying mountain on the hand. So he had to keep the mountain. It was the Leela of the Lord. He had to keep the mountain near at Raja where it's currently. And then he went to do his duty. And he came back. Okay, time to go. Govardhan said, sorry, now I'm not going to move because I want to be here in Raja. Because he knew that the Lord is going to come and do wonderful pastimes in the subsequent Yugas, namely the Dwapar Yuga, where Lord Krishna came. So Govardhan did not move. Pulastya Muni got angry and said, every day you will start shrinking the amount equivalent to the sesame seed. Some people say mustard seed, but it's kind of the same thing, right? So by a short amount, you'll start, your height will start reducing. And actually, no curse can do anything to Govardhan, but it was the arrangement of the Lord so that the height of the hill is appropriate. Now, would you like to climb a hill which is like 2 miles long? Even Mount Everest, which is the tallest, is how much? Who knows the height of Mount Everest? Okay, I see Beyonto is Googling.
It's in feet.
It's in feet, 8848 meters, I believe. It's about 8,000 meters, right? So it's less than a mile actually. 1 mile is how many meters? Please don't Google, use your head. 1 mile is how many meters? Type in. Okay, I think here you don't learn meters, that's fine, right? 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers, right? Which is about 1,600 meters. So 1 meter is about 3 feet, right? So in short, Govardhan was way higher, right? And climbing Mount Everest is not everyone's task, right? It's so to become at a favorable height, this curse was rightly arranged by the will of the Lord, because nothing can happen. No one can curse the Lord or his devotees without his arrangement. So that's the story of Govardhan from the Satyuga. And then came Treta Yuga. And then came the Treta Yuga, right? And then in the Treta Yuga, who was the main, this pastime of Lord Ramchandra happened at that time, as you all know, correct? And the bridge was being built, and all the monkeys were carrying different stones from different places. And Lord Ram gave this instruction. Everyone was helping to carry stones. So Hanumanji picked up. Hanumanji came actually. He didn't pick. Hanumanji came to pick Govardhan, did the parikrama, and was about to pick Govardhan, the mountain, the Giriraj, and suddenly the conch blew and said, "Oh, the bridge is ready." Now, how would you feel if someone says, "Avani, please, the Chappan Bhoga is ready with pizzas and gulab jamuns and pastries and cakes and French fries and momos and custard and all the favorite preparations are there. Will be there in the Chappan Bhoga tonight." Will you start anticipating about it? Will everyone start anticipating? I'm ready. Okay, when are we going? When is that program? And suddenly they say, "Oh, the program is cancelled. Sorry." Sorry, no more So when a devotee, was ready, Govardhan was ready. Oh, I'm going to help the Lord Sri Ram, to build and help the mountain, help the bridge, help to make the bridge. And suddenly, I'm not getting chance to serve. So he was very upset. He was sad. Oh no. And he said, Hanumanji, please do something. And Hanumanji said, okay, no worries. In the next Yuga, in Dwapar Yuga, you'll get exclusive chance to serve Krishna and Balaram. In this time, you would be just one of the many, many stones and rocks. But in the next, you'll be getting exclusive chance. In the Treta Yuga, they only, Lord Ram carried they crossed the bridge, and then after that, the bridge went under the water. But till date, thousands and thousands of pilgrims, devotees come and circumambulate. Till date. How many of you know the names of the stones which were put at the time of Ramayana? Anyone knows any stone's name? No, but everyone knows Namaste Girirajaya Shri Govardhan Namine. Unka naam hai Govardhan. Everyone knows Govardhan. Exclusive. And Govardhan was happy. Aniyo, Aniyo. He's serving Krishna and Balaram in all the 5 rasas. As Sakhya, as friendship, as Shantya, Dasya, right? He's assisting in so many. It's like the playground of the Lord. Giving waterfalls, there are beautiful caves, there are beautiful grasses, the cows graze, all the cowherd boys play on Giriraj. So in all the rasas he served. So very, very special. And in this yoga, also we see devotees till date are going to Govardhan and doing, offering their pranams and respects. This is very, very special. Now, I want to, since all of you know the story of Govardhan very well, I'll pause and we'll do some lessons from Govardhan Leela. We know the Leela, we have discussed some elements, but I would like all of you to think about one lesson. Okay? Is that okay? Everyone, take a moment, think of a lesson, write it down. You can speak up, or you can type in whatever is easy. So raise your hand and or start typing one lesson which we can apply in our lives from Govardhan Leela. Yes, Navya. And others also. Everyone has to share something. Yes, Navya, please go ahead.
Don't become too proud, like Lord Indra.
Yes, beautiful lesson. So the whole story happened because Krishna wanted to curb down the pride of Indra. So Indra thought that he is the doer. So don't be proud. Or if we say in a positive way, stay humble. Stay humble, right? Or don't, in the same way, in the same theme, there's so many lessons here. Don't become attached to the service. Or maybe in this way, like, don't think you are the doer, right? Oh, I'm doing this service. I'm responsible for I'm the one who showers the rain. I'm the one who provides water. I'm the one who is doing this responsible task. And when we do so, we become proud. Ahankara, Vimudatma. Who knows this verse? Prakrite kriyamanani. Yes, Avani?
3.27, I think. Prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudatma karta hamiti manyate.
Excellent. So a foolish person thinks that I'm the doer. Very nice. Okay. More lessons Yeah, who wants to share? Take shelter of Krishna. Yes, beautiful lesson. So always take shelter of Krishna, like the Vrajavasis, in good times and bad times. Hmm? The Vrajavasi is such a difficult time. Imagine such torrential rain, and then they took shelter of Krishna. Hmm? What else? What else? Everyone, come on, come on, come on. You have less time, and everyone has to share something. Don't doubt Krishna's plan. Okay, Vinita, yeah. Come on, please share. You have something on mind?
Well, I was thinking like one could be like, yeah, like be patient and everything like works out in the end, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment.
Can you elaborate a little bit more? Like which part of the story tells us that?
So I didn't raise my hand because I was thinking like more of like when like when Ramji didn't do the Parikrama of Govardhan, so then like um sorry, I'm a bit confused. When he was set down on the ground and then eventually like in the end it was because Krishna it was so that Krishna could come, and then when that curse was placed on him that he would grow smaller so that Krishna could play on him easily. So like it worked out in the end. That's what I meant.
That's beautiful. I think that's very similar to the previous class, which take curse as a blessing. I think we want to write that, like Nalkuvara Manigriva, yeah. So blessing in disguise. So curse of devotees is like a blessing in disguise, right? Initially, we may feel, oh, why not? Hmm? Why this is happening? But we learn from Nalkur and Manigriva also. Very nice. Always try to serve Krishna in any way. Yes, Govardhan is teaching us. So adapting oneself. Govardhan is always adapting once, right? When it's too hot outside, the caves are cool. When it's too cool, Govardhan adapts to always serve Krishna. Another beautiful lesson which maybe think about, Indra realized his mistake and begged for forgiveness. Although it was a little late, but still better late than never, right? Hmm? So be humble, realize mistake, right? You remember this R R R formula? Who all remember? Who remembers this formula? You remember we've discussed this at least 2 or 3 times? Okay, let's do this real quick. So first is we regret our mistake. Oh no, I did this. Even before that, actually, we have to retrospect. Retrospect or introspect, right? And then we realize, oh, I did a blunder. Correct? I did a mistake. Indra realized, oh my God, all this was a little late. Then he realized he'd done his mistake. He was regretting. He wanted to fix it. So reform. Reformation. How he did reformation? By bringing Survey cow. That's another beautiful lesson. When you have, I think we discussed this, let's say, I said something wrong to Sampada. Just hypothetical. I didn't say anything wrong, by the way. I said something wrong. Now Sampada is a little bit angry with me, and Shuvilas Prabhu, treated me badly. Okay. And she's upset with me because of that. And I realized, I was mad, I was crazy, I was in a bad mood, and I said bad words. I should have not done so. So maybe Sampada may not be wanting to directly talk, but I know, okay, Vedi is very close to Sampada. Huh? If I talk to Vedi, hey, Vedi, can you help get things settled, right? Because I didn't want to hurt her, but somehow I spoke bad, and so can you express my apology to her? That's what Indra did. You see that this is what's happening. So Vedi is here in this role, like Indra, I'm the Indra, Sampada is Krishna, and Vedi is Surbi. Are you following this story? Does it make sense? Is it very practical? So approach through a devotee who has a better connection. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so reform. So Indra did reform. And then remember, you should remember our mistake. To repeat not. These are the 6 R's. Okay? You see, that's what is happening here. Be humble, realize mistake, and follow the 6 R's. Approach through devotee who's dear to Krishna. The Surbika is very dear to Krishna. In practical lives also, we can approach to someone who's a better connection there, because our connection is a little bit disturbed because of something bad I did, right? Does that make sense? And be forgiving, right? We can also learn this. Krishna forgave. Rajvasis forgave Indra. We can also learn this from Krishna, that we have to correct someone. Krishna did correct Indra in front of the public. Next day, when all the things were settled, Krishna was just walking. Because in that time, when Krishna was just alone walking, in that time, Indra came. And in that time, Krishna corrected him, not in front of thousands of Rajavasis. So, if we have to correct someone or give some constructive feedback or something, it should not be in front of like 100 people or front of the class or front of the group or something. How many of you like to be corrected in front of 10 other people? Even by your parent, even by your teachers? No one, right? So Krishna is teaching us that. So even if we treat others the way we want to be treated, right? So if we don't like correction in front of parents, we should never, even if it's our younger sister, younger brother, etc., we have to find right place and right circumstances to give the feedback. Remember the art of giving feedback? We have discussed this whole topic. Good, bad, bad, good, bad, 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 right? How many of you remember that class? A little bit? Okay, good. Is it all making sense? Are these relevant? Any other thoughts, comments, questions, feedback? There are many, many lessons, by the way. These are just some of the many. Okay. So, you'll memorize the verse, Namaste Girirajaya. You'll memorize the verse, the previous one, which some of you did, but most of you have not. Namami Damodar, Pada Pankajam, correct? And yeah, keep celebrating the Karthik month joyfully. Yes, Beyonto?
Could you type the new verse we were supposed to do this week in the chat?
Oh, yes. I'll post in the group also. But yeah, I can certainly type
I'm
it.
gonna copy and paste it.
Yes, I will do that for you. Chat. Where is the chat? Okay. Okay. Any comments? Any questions? Shall I tell a nice story about the Kalu, the cuckoo? The Kalu, the crow? There's nothing to do with Govardhan, by the way. Who want to hear the Kalu story? Okay, this is a beautiful story. One time there was a bird. His name was Kalu. Kalu, the crow, was always thinking, you know, the other birds are much happier. Look at the swans. Oh, they're so graceful. Their skin is so soft. They're spotless. People are looking, people are clicking pictures with them. Crow, no one comes to me. They hate me, right? And he goes to the swans. Oh, swan, you must be the happiest bird, right? People want to be with you, people adore you and stuff. Swan said, no, we had just one color. Look at the parrot on that tree. Parrot is so beautiful. There's so many beautiful colors and green and different shades. And we are just only one color. I said, okay, it looks like then the parrot is the happiest. Kalu goes to the parrot. Oh, parrot, looks like you're the most happiest one. Parrot said, no. Look at the peacock. The peacock's feathers, so colorful, the king of birds, right? Raja, it's the national bird of India. And how many of you like peacocks? They're certainly very beautiful, especially when they like kind of, like how do you say, like expand their wings or open up their wings or the feathers, right? It's like amazing. And very, very beautiful. So Kalu goes to the peacock. Oh, peacock, looks like you are the most beautiful and you are the most happiest. Everyone adores you. People love you. Your feathers are so amazing. Your colors are so amazing. He said, well, look at me. Although I have nice feathers and colorful body, but then people put me in the cage. Because of that, and I'm always suffering, and I'm thinking, oh, look at that crow. She's free. The crow can fly peacefully and go to different places, but I'm caught up in cages and go to like zoo and I'm just my freedom is stuck because of my beauty or my colorful feathers is curbing my freedom. So I'm stuck. And I always think, crow, you are the most happiest one. So the crow has a moment of kind of retrospection, and that's where the story pauses. Any lessons, any thoughts? Any comments? What is the takeaway from this story? Yes, Navya?
Other people's life isn't as perfect as you think, and you shouldn't always compare yourself to others.
Yeah, it's a beautiful lesson. We may see some Instagram, some Hollywood actor, actress, and some famous, social celebrity, and then say, "Oh, look at him! Look at her! Oh, his life is cool. Her life is cool. Oh, look what she's doing. Oh, look what kind of dress she has. Look what kind of food she has." But we may not know what kind of struggle they're going through. There's a lot of difference in the real and the real, right? So we should be happy in what is here and now. Content. Be peaceful. For one who is not happy with what one has, one will never be happy, even if one gets everything in the world. How many of you agree with that? That's the message of Vamandev, right? So I know it's not that easy, but that's what we are trying to develop. Be content, be satisfied, be grateful. Many in this world are dying or praying or will be so blissful to be in the situation you are in or I am in. Like I'm referring to like all of us. How many of you think it's true? Is that true? Because many people don't have food to eat. Millions of people sleep on the road, right? They may not have the basic necessities of life, like good food, good water. So we have to always, as we learn from the story, the grass is, as we say in English, the grass is always greener on the other. There will be, if we look for that, oh, look, she has a better this, she has a better this, or he has a better this, then there'll always be something to complain about. But a devotee looks for opportunities to be grateful about, okay, and be happy, be blissful, be satisfied, be Krishna conscious, and yet be ambitious, strive to do the best, right? That doesn't mean that we don't study, okay, in whatever average college I'll get, it's okay, it's part of life. No, we have to strive to get the best. We have to strive to get the good grades, strive to get the good, scores. And then whatever comes, just do our best. Okay, so my dear friends, so we'll pause here and continue next time. Shri Govardhan गिरि गोवर्धन की जय, श्री कार्तिक मंथ की जय, समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.